Good evening, I'm Christian Vegas, and thank you for joining us here on Nogales Local News Now. We are beginning with our political election coverage. A couple of hours ago, we were on our Facebook page while we saw pictures of Mayor Arturo Garino of Nogales, Arizona post some pictures of himself signing some re-election papers as he will be running again for Mayor of Nogales, Arizona. With us tonight, we have our very own Mayor of Nogales, Arizona, Arturo Garino. Mr. Mayor, can you tell us right now that we actually have reports that on your Facebook page there's pictures of yourself signing a re-election form? Can you confirm that to us?
Yes, I think those pictures were when I was inside the clerk's office signing both documents for my re-election. That's the statement of organization is the beginning of and those are the first documents you sign for re-election or to become looking to become a candidate. That's what it is. After that, I receive a packet, and that packet has all the information, how to receive contributions, how to go about it, how much time you have, and also the information of how many signatures you need in the petitions to be able to be a candidate for the primaries in August.
Now, what actually made you decide to run again as Mayor of Nogales, Arizona?
Well, first of all, what made me decide to run again is when I ran the first time for mayor, I knew that it wasn't going to be a one term. I need to do 2 terms because there's so much work to do. I have a goal, I have a vision, and I want to complete that. So my intentions is to be successful in that race and to have a good city council so that we can continue working for the community and finish all the infrastructure, all the trade issues that we've had in the past 3 years as mayor, and all the good relations we've had with our partners so that we can continue our goal for the economy for our community and like I've told you, to improve the quality of life for our citizens. So my biggest concern was that I needed to finish that, and even though I still have 1 more year that I'll be able to complete a lot, it's going to be an important year because I'm going to be working from my office to complete that task, and at the same time I'm going to be working for my re-election. So it's going to be a very busy year, and I hope I get the vote from the citizens again, and they re-elect me so that I can be their mayor for 4 more years after the next year.
Now, when you run again for Mayor of Nogales, what promise or commitment, if you will you have for the people of Nogales, Arizona?
Well, in my first campaign, I never promised anything to anybody because promises are not the way to go, even though I know a lot of politicians do that. But my commitments are to finish the majority of the paving projects that we have, even though in the past 3 years under my administration, we paved over $13 million worth of streets. And that's my goal. And then the second is to improve the flow of traffic from Mexico with possibility of creating more opportunities for employment with our industrial park. Right now, we have 3 warehouses that are being built that in the past 12 years, there hadn't been 1 warehouse built in the city of Nogales. And the reason they're building them is because they see a future in our city. I want to continue doing that so our industrial park grows more, employs more people, and we become an important stepping stone from Mexico into the state of Arizona for our distribution. So from Mexico. So like I've always said, Nogales is the gateway and the region for the model port of the state is the gateway for the whole state, and that's why we've been getting a lot of help from the Council of Government from Maricopa and from Pima County. I've been working very closely with them. So those are my goals. That we need to continue that. That's why it's so important that I get reelected so that process continues and at least within the next 4 years after that, Nogales will be in a right track for everybody for the future. So that's why it's always better never think, hey, I'm going to run for one term and then I'll find something else. I'm the type of person that I don't like to leave things not complete. So I want to complete these tasks and these goals that I have. So that's why I'm seeking another term for 4 years.
Now, Mr. Mayor, you may or may not know this answer to this question, but do you have any idea of who will be running against you if someone does run?
You know, there's a couple of names out there, but this is one thing I do as a candidate. And in Politics 101, what you do is you dedicate yourself to your campaign, and if there's anybody out there that wants to run for office, let him throw his name. I am not in the position of throwing anybody's name out there.
Would you like to say anything else to the people of Nogales?
Well, it's going to be a long year. Like I said, I'm the one that's in office. I'm the incumbent. I have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to be working. Very hard to complete the work that I do in my office and the projects that we have. And at the same time, I'm going to be running for office, so I'm going to be double busy. I just want to tell everybody that supported me in the past to continue doing that, and those people that are interested in being part of my campaign committee or my campaign just overall, the doors are open, and let's work together to be successful for our city so that we can be a great community and like I say, the model port for the whole state of Arizona. So let's work very hard on that, and I'm asking everybody to consider that and consider me as the mayor again for another 4 years.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for that quick interview. Now, if you guys would like to stay up to date on this political election, just stay on our Facebook page, Nogales Local News Now, for the latest. Reporting here in the studio, I'm Christian Villegas, NLNN.